Guys, I'm putting together this video to help you with your shoulders. There's a lot of different shoulder ailments. A lot of them stem from the same kind of issues. So that would be tightness in the front of your chest and dominance strength-wise here, and then maybe weakness in the muscles in the back of your shoulders. So we're going to work on stretching the front and strengthening the back. Stretching your chest can be kind of challenging. A lot of us do a lot of this kind of cranking movement, which almost engages your hips, gets your hips and stuff involved, as opposed to stretching the chest itself. So I'm going to show you one that you can perform kind of in the corner, and it does both sides at once. We're going to do PNF stretching, which means you get the muscle to length first of all, then you contract the muscle, and then you get it to length again. So it's going to be 5 seconds stretch, 5 seconds contract, 5 seconds stretch. So here's the corner. See if I can get this to stand up. Okay, so I'm getting into the corner. My elbows are in the corner, or pressing into the corner. Then I'm going to drive my chest forward. Then I'm going to take a deep breath in. I'm going to push my forearms into the wall. And I'm going to release that breath. I'm going to stretch a little bit further and pushing again. So let's do 5 cycles of that. That's your chest stretch. Then we're going to move on to using a band. So starting off, I think you can see everything here. So we're doing a band, using a band to stretch out your lats and shoulders again. So grabbing a band, pick one is good. Put your palms through the donuts like that. You are going to step back and you're going to round your back. So let that band pull your arms out of the sockets. You don't want to be pulling down on that band. You want to really allow the shoulders to be smooth this way. So you're going to spin to about 20 seconds like that, and you're going to lean over to the left, lean over to the right, and play around with that one. Next one, getting that band wrapped around your wrist, place some tension on the band again. You're going to rotate your shoulder forward, but more importantly, you're going to rotate it back. So you're moving all those muscles around that shoulder joint. 5 to 10 each side would be perfect. Then, lying PVC stretch. So this, you can use a broom handle for this, whatever. You're going to lie down on the ground. Make sure your lower and upper back are on the ground. So see that space you can see under my back? You don't want that. You want to push your ribs down throughout the movement, so the feet can go on the ground. Hands should be close together, and your goal is to be able to easily get that PVC pipe all the way down to the ground. You can also turn your palms up, do the same thing, like so. If you can do that easily, if you can get to the ground really easy without your back popping up, then possibly you possibly need something a little bit more advanced. But if you can't, it's a good goal to work towards getting to the ground. 15 to 20 reps of that should be golden. Now we're going to do scap push-ups. So if you find a little bit of instability in your shoulder, this is a good one to do. So you're into this kind of all-fours position. You're pushing your hands to the ground and your elbows are locked out. And then you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then you're going to pull them apart. So it's just working with rhomboids, with mid-back muscles, mid-traps, and making sure that your elbows don't bend. You want to keep them straight and push through the ground. So 10 to 15 of those would be perfect. Shoulder retractions then. So you're going to have your elbows tucked into your sides. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Keep them nice and low. From there then, you're going to have your palms facing up. Keep the elbows tucked. Bring your arms out as far as you can without your elbows popping out. Then you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades. So you squeeze your shoulder blades together. Again, without everything else moving, without arching your back, just squeezing them. And if that's an okay position for you, then we're going to think about driving your elbows upwards. So think about if you were racking a bar, you bring your elbows up nice and high, holding that for a few seconds and back down. So in real time, you're looking for something like this. If you can do those nice and slow, 5 reps of those will be perfect. With that as well, try to relax your neck and jaw and all that as well. It just wants to be that your upper back is doing some work for you. We're going to go back to the band then. It's a few more seated row. So you are going to be sitting down. You want to get a band around something stable. You're going to keep your legs straight. You want to bring your shoulders away from your ears. hanging onto the band lightly. You don't want to make that gripping, just have your fingers between it. Pull your elbows back, squeeze, pause the elbows behind you for a second. All you should be feeling is your lat muscles, so muscles in your mid back. And we're going to do 10 to 15 of those great as well. Using that band again, we're going to do banded pull apart, so get a good bit of slack in the band, shoulder blades back and down, so your shoulders are away from your ears, and you're going to pull apart. So that was probably a bit strong for me, so I'm going to start here. Pull them apart, I can bring them all the way back in, just feeling shoulder blades working hard for you. So yeah, that should be enough to keep you going. If that's too much for you to do in one go on any particular day, two really good things which I would call not a quick fix, but if you only have 2 or 3 minutes to work, I would do the wall slides, which are the ones when you're against the wall. It's really important that your ribs stay on the wall. You're going to start with your elbows low, you're going to reach up until your arms are at a full lock, and then you're going to pull back down. So that should get your back fired up, your upper back muscles fired up really quickly. The other thing is some overhead stability work. So getting a weight, but it has to be a weight that's light enough that you can maintain that good position. So you get that weight up to your shoulder, get your arm locked out overhead. So my ribs are down, my elbow is locked out, and the weight is stacked over my shoulders, which are stacked over my hips and my knees. If you can maintain that position, it's going to get all of the muscles that need to be fired up. If you are head over to the side, elbow bent, arm in front, that's going to do you no good. It's actually going to regress you because you're building the strength in the muscles that are already strong. So try this one with a weight that you can maintain that perfect position. If you can't maintain it with a weight, see if you can maintain it without a weight. So arm locked out, ribs down, head straight, and just spend as much time in that position as you can, and let's do it on both sides. So that should be enough to keep you going, guys. With the stuff I went through at the start, if you could do 2 rounds of it every day, that'd be great. 1 round would also help, and do the stability on the wall slides as much as you can. Bye.